Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a simple pathfinding script in Roblox. This is part 1 of the pathfinding tutorial. Stay tuned to the series so maybe we get the NPCs to do more complicated movements. Thanks for watching. Let's dive in. Alright, first thing you want to do, add your dummy model into the workspace. And if you don't know how to add the dummy model, you just want to go to avatar, to character, and I just basically did a block avatar because they're easier to animate. And you have to add an animation as well. We won't get into that tutorial. Hopefully you guys know how to animate. I'm not an animator, so I just made a basic walk-in animation to help the NPC. So I did R6. It's much easier for me. As you guys will see, my R15 guy animation didn't come out too well. So then you add that rig into the game, and I picked R6 with a block avatar. They're easier to animate. Here we got our first one. Just named him NPC. Add a basic pant and shirt model to the NPC. And inside that NPC, there'll be a script. And also you want to add an animation inside that script and give it the animation ID for the script animation that you're going to make. I don't think you can use my animation, but you could try it. It'll be in the model in the description. So we go into that NPC script. Inside the NPC, it has the animation and the pathfinding code. I added a task wait. You can take that off if you want. Just a slight delay. The script will start after 5 seconds after the game's been on. So we got workspace. We're going to get the workspace, game get service, the pathfinding service. The script NPC is the parent of the script, is the parent of the NPC. And then we're humanoid, the animator. This is the animation right here inside the server script. And then I set the speed to 0.2. I don't know if it's working or not. Doesn't seem like it makes a difference if I change it, so you can maybe comment that out. Here's the animation track with the adjusted speed. It's speed right here. We're going to play it, and now we're going to go to the pathfinding part of the script. This is the find part. So you want to add a part here to where the NPC will find it. He'll walk from his starting point to the find point. Find part. That part is invisible, can't collide, it's set to false. So game will start. It'll be a delay for 5 seconds. NPC will go from here to here. Next tutorial, I'm still trying to figure out how to make the NPC climb. But right now, we're just doing the NPC walking from starting point to ending point. So we go back into the script. Now, when that NPC finds the part, name this part whatever you want. I just called it find part, and they'll look for that part. The NPC will look for that part in the workspace, in the game once the game starts. And then once he touched that part, I have it set up to where the animation will stop right here in this function. When the NPC hits that part, when he hits the find part, animation will stop. And this all the NPC will be targeting the pathfinding service, the root part, which is the humanoid root part. Got a couple of waypoints. We have the radius is 3, the height is 6, and the can jump is true. Can climb is true as well. I had it where it was working with NPC with jump part, but now he's just going around it. So we'll probably cover that point in part 2 of the tutorial. And this is another function to follow the path. We compute the path, and if the NPC finds the path, he goes through the path. He can't jump, but right now, for some reason, it's not working. We'll get to that part 2. It just moves the NPC right here, move to, and then the move to finish, and there is a short wait for that. The NPC is going to target the find part in the workspace, and then he'll follow the path will be the target and the position, which will be the humanoid root part. Let's go in. Let's see how it works. And there's my harbor, and see the NPC walks to the part. And then now I have a second NPC that spawns in from the server storage at a set location, at a set position, and he comes from there, and he walks all the way to another find part that we have over here that's invisible. I'll show you guys how to do that one. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get this second NPC here to spawn in from the server storage. And he'll still follow the pathfinding service once he spawned into the server storage. So first you want to add another model. You duplicate this same model. I named it dummy. And you can put it in the server storage. Place the same server script inside of that model with the same animation. With your animation. Now you want to go to server script service. Make another script. I call it clone. Now you want to target that dummy or whatever, that NPC in the server storage. Now you go local server storage, game gets server storage, and that's what name of the dummy, local dummy, server storage.dummy. We're going to clone it. And then you're going to do the pivot to, this is where the dummy will start off in the world. You can change this whatever you want. There's a short task wait. We're going to parent the dummy to the workspace. Then let's go in and we'll see how that works again. So now you see the dummy, he spawned in here, certain location, and then I'll change that so you guys can see the difference. And then he'll follow the pathfinding service. Short tutorial, guys, I do pathfinding. So I'll show you guys we can update certain positions in the scripts to make sure there's no bugs. Now we're going to go back to the clone script, and then we're going to move this guy. We're going to move him to spawn here. So I'm going to get the position of this NPC. And I'll copy that into the script. Now we'll change the clone script. We'll change the starting position to slightly alter it so he won't spawn on top of that dummy. As you guys can see, when he spawns in, he'll spawn in at this location next to that other dummy. Change that to -60, 7. His other axis will make 310. And then we'll change this other find part here. I want to change it if you got more than one NPC moving in the game. You want to change their in position, target in positions. This one's target point, and this one's find point. And now I'll show you guys. We'll move it to over here, and the NPC should walk over there. Let's try it one more time, so make sure there's no bugs. Why does this show up? So now you see he started here instead of in the grass. We got both NPCs doing their pathfinding service. Thanks guys for watching this short tutorial. See you on the next one. Hope you guys have a good day. Subscribe is free. Thanks.